So here we have the Volkswagen Golf GTE on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by hopping inside the car and running through some controls first of all. Okay, now that we're in the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the right hand side we have the speedometer and the fuel gauge for the car. On the left hand side we have what would be the rev counter. You can see that will show you whether the battery's charging, whether you're driving in the power band and how much of the percentage of power you're using. And below that we have the battery charge level. In the centre you can see the total miles for this car. They are 32,906. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. We're on the driving data menu at the moment, so for example you can have a digital readout for the speedometer displayed there. There are other menus available to you as well, and you can see me cycling through those now. And I was doing that using the buttons just here. We have stereo controls, and stereo controls continue on the left hand side here. We've got cruise control. Once you set cruise control, if you hit this button here, this car is able to maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front, both speeding up and slowing down automatically depending on the car in front's speed. Over in the centre we'll then find the main touchscreen for the car. So you have a few labelled kind of buttons down the right and left hand side. So we're on the radio menu, for example, at the moment, where you can see we've got DAB and FM radio. If you listen to your own music, you can do. There's a number of ways of doing that, and they include Bluetooth audio. So once you pair your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, you'll also be able to stream your music wirelessly as well. And pairing your phone is done by hitting the phone button and following the instructions on screen from there. Working our way down, we then have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. And you can hear it doing that. Any manual adjustment will override that and allow you to put it back on your own settings, as you can see. We've also got a heated driver and a heated passenger seat as well, both of which have 3 separate heat settings on each. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. Parking sensors you can turn on and off from here. We can put the car in electric vehicle mode if there's enough charge. And we have some storage that opens up inside there, and that is also where you'll find your USB and auxiliary inputs as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.